Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, it's a Sunday afternoon.
Good
Afternoon, peoples.
Yes, sir.
It is the In the Know podcast with me, T the Chef, and this guy right here, Jay Cutter, man. Straight foolishness today. But guess what?
What's that?
We celebrating a small milestone today.
All right.
This is episode 10. 10. No, that don't sound like a big number. But we got at least 10 episodes on. And it's growing every day. So we appreciate everybody for subscribing, the comments, and the feedback. So with that being said, we will be doing a part 2 to the Can Men and Women Be Friends, because I have got, and he has got a lot of feedback from that one. So with that one, that will probably be either a Facebook Live or a YouTube Live. But we are going to do a part 2 because evidently we either left out enough or we just didn't have a female's perspective on the show when we done it. So they chiming in hard. Nobody came at us crazy or anything like that, but it would have been nice, having a female guest on, to tell it from their side.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we could let them have a little voice with it.
Hell, you gonna get it for that.
I love it. I love the challenge. It's fun. Women are fun, man. I like to talk to them and stuff. So it's cool. You can get them on and get their perspective. Thing about it is, well, I don't know if I want to say.
You ain't never been shy to say that.
Well, no, I didn't want to say we were gonna win, but I was trying to make.
But it ain't technically a battle though.
Well, I mean, it always ends that way because they're super competitive. Women are super competitive,
right? But what I'm saying though, it ain't no battle. It's like
we don't think of it that way,
right? But they okay.
They do not want us having that last word that is sealing the deal. They're like, wait a minute. Before he get to stamp.
Yeah. I got one more thing to say.
Let me put mine on.
What Claire Hooks will you say? For the record.
Right, for the record. You hear me?
Say, oh hell, you're in trouble now. You're in trouble now. Man. Oh man. But today,
that's gonna be fun though. Yeah.
We just trying to figure out where the money going.
And why won't they sign off on the money?
Now, if you trying to figure out what we talking about about 2 weeks ago, maybe?
Something like that. Yeah, close up.
There was an article printed in the local newspaper, or we saw it online, that said South Carolina had a $1.9 billion surplus of money that they didn't know where it came from,
chilling,
and what it was supposed to be used for. And I'm like,
I can't get nothing.
But look at here.
I can't get none of the money.
If I'm missing $10,
I know where it's at.
I know where it's at. 1.9 billion?
But we can't fix these raggedy streets.
We got people living on the streets.
They ain't never cared about the homeless people.
So back on my thing though, Cutter. 1.9 billion, right?
Okay.
We ain't talking about a few little coins. This is some real serious money.
Mm-hmm. Talk to me.
So if you don't know, you didn't put it there.
Right.
Right? So most likely the tax-paying people put it there. Why don't you just return the money to the people?
Makes too much sense.
That ain't hard. Not to me. It seemed like it would be. If it comes from the state, from whatever taxes or tolls or whatever you're doing to gather that kind of money,
yeah,
just redistribute it back to the people. as equally as you can. Wouldn't that make
You
sense?
didn't put that money in there.
Exactly.
You may have collected it and left it in there, but you didn't put it in there by your hands.
But what was killing me about the whole thing is it's like, okay, you go to pay a bill, right? So it asks you, what's your routing number? So that's gonna tell you what bank to send it's coming from. And then it's gonna ask you for an account number. They said they didn't know where it came from and what it was supposed to be used for.
Right. And the treasurer did not sign off, will not sign off, don't want his name on the situation. Had a fit the other night. I've been trying to follow the law. You don't want the truth in this situation. You're here pointing fingers. So see what it is, what it looks like to me now. This is just from the outside in because I ain't never been a politician. But this is the thing. I think he looked like he might can go to jail behind some of this. See,
so he want to get his name off of it.
He trying to get out the way early. He like, no, I ain't signed none of that. No, you ain't gonna find my name nowhere. You ain't gonna know none of that. I am the treasurer.
Right.
Because that's what they're gonna ask him in court. Are you the treasurer? He said, yes, I am. Are you the treasurer of the state? I am the treasurer.
Right.
Of the state. So this thing, he's automatically affiliated with banks.
Right.
So he'll know the procedure more so than anyone else.
Gotcha.
Which kills his ability to say he didn't know.
Exactly.
Because you only deal with money.
Right.
You're the treasurer.
You treasurer.
Like, it's different if they two or three hats on you. You know what I'm saying? You doing two or three jobs.
But that's your
and it
job.
Slipped in the crack. Okay. No.
You take a slip with that one.
Can't slip 1.9 billion. Sorry. Can't slip not billion with a B.
Billion.
Can't slip with that kind of money.
B.
But, but it's funny to me how this particular government is allowed to rollerblade all the way around the issues. Rollerblade across stage sideways.
Right.
And get away with anything. Literally in front of us with evidence. Any civilian that has taken $10 from the government will be on paperwork. Now, a politician is gathering limitless amounts of money. Question is, why? Because, you see what I'm saying? Because it gets all quiet when it's their turn. Well, how do you get to stack billions and act like you don't even know where the money come from? So you got a money tree, and the leaves on the tree is money, I guess. So I guess the leaves are falling, and it fell. It's been falling for 8 years. So y'all just been going out there raking up money for 8 years, 8 years at a certain time of the year. This is the funny part about that. Okay, so 8 years. You got it up, 1.9 billion. What has happened before that? How much money did you collect before that no one ever knew about? You see what I'm saying? This happens too much. They just slipped up and let the wrong person have the information, I think. I think they had a weak link somewhere.
Yeah, somebody say, okay.
Oh,
you know what?
Give me my,
you gonna give my cut.
Okay, bet.
Watch this.
Bet. Y'all know they got more money than they telling y'all, right? Y'all, you know what I'm saying?
It's I don't know, man. Here go my thing about it. With all the madness going on in this world right now, and you got to really think about it. For the last 3 months, personally, the way I feel, they just want us to look the other way. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get so wrapped up in Diddy's situation.
Yeah.
We're still talking about Cat Williams. We got let's see, whatever else been in the news. We so wrapped up in Charles and Netta. We got all this
foolishness
going on. But what we ain't doing is we ain't showing up at the county council meetings. We ain't paying no attention to the laws and stuff that's being passed in your state, let alone the federal government, and how they trying to wipe away. I seen was that Alabama, where the governor just signed that she didn't want like the black history or whatever taught in no, that was, I think it was Alabama.
Well, they already doing it too?
Yeah, I know Florida doing it too.
No, I'm talking about Alabama doing it too?
Yeah, the governors just signed out that she didn't want, you know what I'm saying, that whole critical race theory stuff taught because, and nobody's paying attention. Nobody's in an argument about it. That's crazy. We arguing about what Diddy done with grown people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They grown
doing what they do.
Right. But I'm saying he doing now. It's gonna make me mad if he was doing it with children.
Yeah.
That's too. But what I'm saying is the highlight of them supposedly going after him had more to do with what grown folk do.
Yeah. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I just think it's all diversion.
Well, they did the distraction last time when Floyd got murdered. And Floyd got murdered in the streets, and we were out here in each city, each state, doing the protests and everything. But at the time, the alphabet community, because I don't know all the letters, because they be adding them. So the alphabet community was getting legislature passed while we're out here focusing on the streets. So I get what you're saying, like as far as it's a misdirection.
Right.
Y'all over here being entertained while we come over here and
to
set
get
laws.
The job done.
Yeah, we gonna
you
come
know
and
what I
set
mean?
laws. Yeah,
and
that's true.
It's just.
But it's easy though because our attention has never been on laws.
No, we like
we like to be entertained.
And not only that though, we like what word I want to use. We like the somebody to say, okay, but we're gonna give you this in its place for whatever you so called, not what you actually need. You know what I'm saying? We just need to pacify you with something.
Yeah.
So you don't really see what's going on.
Just gonna make me feel better.
So and that's another thing that happened with, unfortunately with, and I'm gonna say this and I'll probably catch it, but when Black Lives Matter came through Greenville, right? So they were asking me, was I going down to the march or whatever when they were crossing the highway and doing all this? I said, nah. They said, but I thought you was, for the people. I love my people and I'm for the people. But I need y'all to start doing your research, man. And really look where that money come from. They got you excited because it had black on it. They put you, your kids, and all that on the front lines of this.
Right.
When it wasn't something that was started by us, even funded by us. And then the people who were the founders took the money and bought mansions with it.
I ain't get nothing.
Exactly. But it automatically gets stuck on you because that's the one thing we do share in common, regardless if you Republican, Democrat, Independent, don't care, atheist, Christian, what? Our skin tone. So they say, oh, you black, so that means you automatically in Black Lives Matter. And that wasn't even the case.
Right.
I'm not saying I hate the group or anything like that. Ain't got nothing to do with that part. What I'm saying is you got to look at what's the basis for all these groups. Okay? Yeah. If you notice something, the NAACP is not as active as it was in the 60s. It's almost like it doesn't even apply anymore. Okay? So come along, Black Lives Matter. And it started to show what's really going on. Like I remember they were, I want to say in Michigan or something like that. And They were getting ready to start a march or something, right? Mm-hmm. Lady who's dressed in a BLM shirt joins the back end of the crowd and starts smashing out windows. So the rest of them looking at her like, what are you doing? Like, that ain't what we came here for. So you intentionally trying to put this on there like we're rioters and we came here to tear up this and that. And that ain't even what y'all were, that wasn't the focus.
Right.
Because it was never the focus. Okay?
Right.
We gotta start looking at this bigger than what's just being shown to us. Start doing research when you get involved in a lot of stuff, because there's a lot of stuff that ain't for us. They'll stick your name on it. So what? Because you're going to do the legwork. You the one going to jump out there. You the one going to send your kids out there, tell them they fighting for now.
That's why they need us involved in stuff to make things move. We make the machine move.
And actually, they did make it move.
Yeah.
It just had nothing to do with us.
Nothing. Once again, we were used to make it happen. Just like we were used
now, let me
to
ask you
build
this
place.
When the last time you seen a BLM t-shirt or protest anywhere? It's almost like it died.
Oh, it left once it did what it was supposed to do.
Just gone.
Yeah, it was just there long enough for them to present legislature and then get it judged. Because a lot of the legislature got shot down. A couple of things went through. But a lot of it got shot down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's because that was right along the time they were in trying to read in the library to the kids, but they were in full costume or whatever you want to call it. I don't know what the term is, because don't really care. But they were dressed up like women, or the women were dressed up like men. Whatever the case was, they were dressed up like what they wanted to be, but they wanted to present that to the children. Me personally, don't have anything against the people. That's y'all shit. Y'all do what the hell y'all want to do. But give the kids a chance to make a decision on their own lives. Stop being dumb. You're making a choice for a kid that's 6, 7, 8 years old. You're presenting them with something that they would not have seen on their own till they were older. Stop doing that. You basically cutting a parent off when a parent may be trying to do their best to raise their kid this way or that way, and you introducing this garbage to them. Yeah, I said garbage. You're introducing that to them at an early age, and then you're denying them the ability or time to make decisions on their life. You know what I'm saying?
And I just had this same discussion this morning. Okay, my thing is this.
It's big.
I have gay people in my family, gay people who are friends, associates. I ain't got, man, what you want to do at home? Your damn business. I ain't got nothing to do with that part.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you what was pissing me off, though. We got to talking about the guy that was say he was transgender. He was like a sorry swimmer, and then he said, "Well, I'm a female,
with the girls.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go over here with the girls."
Yeah.
But you beating the females.
Yeah.
Just because you identify with something don't mean. Guess what? I identify as a billionaire, so I guess I need to do billionaire shit.
Let's go see about that Yall thing.
Sound like a plan.
Yeah, I'm
Okay. Let me order a Rolls Royce, because that's what I identify with.
In 2 different colors.
That's even better. His and hers.
Boom.
You get what I'm saying? I can identify with a lot of stuff. But let's be real. To me, that's scary. That's way too scary. But and then it got to me. I'm talking to my friend this morning. We talking about bathroom use. Mm-hmm. Can you imagine you sending your 7, 8-year-old to use the bathroom in a restaurant, and some grown man what he be dressed in, or what he identifies as, goes into the woman's bathroom behind her, and you're gonna sit still? That's not gonna work.
Quick thing. One thing I always throw out there to people. Remember this. As this movement that they've had has moved in whatever direction, they've changed labels on bathrooms, access, different things have changed, right?
Right.
This lets you know it wasn't Black Lives Matter. They ain't changed shit for niggas ever. So see, we so fooled by we belong because we live in the same neighborhoods or on the same jobs, or we might even make more money than them or have nicer things. Nigga, none of that matters. At the end of the day, they
will
don't
clip
do
you
stuff
just
for you.
right. They would clip you just like anything else.
I get so sick of hen cats that really are not educated on life, but you may have been educated in a book. Nigga, that book gonna leave you high and dry because you don't have the common sense be in a wet paper bag and still be trapped. So it's like, I hate that. Don't approach me with your garbage logic because you're not even looking around. This stuff ain't hard to find.
Oh no, that's
everybody see what's going on.
But here go to what they hit you with.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't see color. But I tell you right now.
Well, they better stop before I go to declaration. They gonna make me go to their own paperwork. Don't y'all make me pull your paperwork.
But that's that. But here go the thing. Here go the thing with all of it though, man. It's so. I think that's the reason why it's so hurtful now. Mm-hmm. When I see kids, especially young kids, who just they just don't care. And when I say that, here go what was crazy. I remember it, especially every summer. You would get the little thing from school where you had to read the books during the summer. Mm-hmm. And then you read so many books you had to sign off on them. You get the little free pan pizza from Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
I don't even know if they do that anymore. You get what I'm saying? There's no kids, and especially now, have to be kind of incentivized to do what they really need to be doing. Mm-hmm. That's rarely that you're going to see a kid that's just going to pick up a book and start reading.
Right.
One, that's a technology issue. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Right. Because it's everywhere.
Right.
And two, I think it's just we as parents or grandparents have started to use those technology tools to kind of, I'm working on something right now. I need you to be here. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying?
To occupy them.
Right. Yeah. Instead of just saying, going back to old school, I know when I was coming up, my pops used to hit me, hey man, look, you bring home A, they give you a little money. B, they give you a little less money. C, I ain't paying.
Yeah, a C just means you don't get your ass whooped. That's
it was
the middle. That's
but
the
it was
middle
it was the way he programmed it. Mm-hmm. So you were always trying your best,
right?
And I think we're gonna have to, in a sense, I don't know, it could be household to household. Everybody's gonna be a little bit different. In some way, use that in today's terms to get these kids back reading, because I used to be the director of football organization, but I'm still heavily involved. And sometimes when you see, you walk up on these kids and you ask the smaller kids or kids you would think old enough to spell their name right and give their birthday, and sometimes they staring off into space like they really don't know. It hurts. You really can't say anything. I can't go to their parents and be like, well, why such and such don't know da 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 da. Mm-hmm. It's just, it hurts though. And for me, I look at things that I want to fix. I just don't know, in a sense, how to fix them. You get what I mean?
Yeah. So some of the things aren't meant to be. That's why we run into so many brick walls. Because all issues in our community are not meant to be out of the community. And what I mean by that is some people need to reach a point of destruction to understand wrongdoings. Like, some people have to hit the wall in order to realize there's a damn wall. Even though you've been screaming at the top of your lungs, there's a wall ahead of you.
They gotta hit it.
They have to hit it because they don't believe that whatever you consider to be a wall is a wall to them. So we have that so much due to the lack of trust in each other's voice, in each other's lives.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The least amount of value is in our community. That's why the least amount of unity is in our community. Because if you look at the word community, unity's in the word. So it's like you can't have a community without unity. That's just those are facts.
Right.
And so when they remove the unity from us by taking the value of each other's voice, with us not trusting each other, guess what? They won.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So now we have all these issues boiling over.
But that's something that we hit on yesterday while we was in the barbershop. We got to figure out one thing. Who is they?
Yeah, now I've been wanting to know that for years. hey, if there's any real black folks out there that use that word so much, well, you know, they say it's supposed to rain Thursday.
Who
is they?
Who is they?
Shoot, that's what they said.
Shoot,
they said that the other day. But who is they?
Man,
That's the realest question.
I laughed so hard when you brought that up yesterday, man. I was like, dude, you right though. Do you know how many times?
All the time.
You know how many times? Exactly.
Countless times.
And what made it so funny? How many times we said it after you brought it up yesterday, and we were still saying they said. Who the hell is they, man? Like, okay. So we got to get
they is like a secret organization that's running.
The secret organization of they.
That is running.
That's like
what
was the show called? The Man from Uncle.
Right.
So I guess he running with they.
He's the man.
We're gonna have to find an acronym for they.
Yeah.
Somewhere in there.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
That up.
Yeah. But
we say it a lot though.
We say it a lot. And the first thing people say is, okay, them Negroes is black, so they got to be white.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
No.
They can't be black. They can't be representing black people because they don't run that. Black people don't run that. So.
No, but
Can't be us.
But what I'm saying is we might not be running something, but we do have some that like to try to think they can play both sides.
Yeah, true.
And try to keep Negroes in check.
Slick Willies.
We got a couple of them local that like to think that they jump in front of a camera or give some kind of news report to Fox or something that they speak for us.
Yeah.
No.
They don't want to even talk to us.
Right.
This is what, okay. Since we're right here, I gotta throw this out here. Okay. I really have to say this. Don't really care who don't like it. So this is the thing.
You stupid man. You gonna get us killed. Lord have mercy.
How is it that when it was protesting time, we wanted to be at the Barlow Center in downtown, but when it's time for, I was scrolling and saw this twerking event in the freaking hood at Phyllis Wheatley. Who raised you that you would let this happen? Think about that now. I'm saying you bring it, but you targeting high school kids.
Twerking?
They already got enough on their plate. They already have enough. I wouldn't want to be a young person now, period.
A twerking event.
Dude, I just saw this yesterday. I was reading the comments and I was like, this ain't even real. I was like, whatever. And then it was real. It's at the Phyllis Wheatley Center.
Really?
It's a twerking event. It's a twerking contest. And I don't know if it's $500 or something. It's got like little prizes, it's set up at Phyllis Wheatley Center.
What the heck go the thing?
But that's the community. They used to block all this.
Let's back
we
up.
are the community stuff. You remember that?
But here go the thing.
Look at where we are.
We don't own it no more.
Right.
The county owns it.
I'm gonna find out.
The county owns it now. They've owned it for a couple of years.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And that's this list gonna be crazy. But check this out. That's something else that I was talking about. Notice. You go look at all these new rec fields. Mm-hmm. Right? They done spent some money. The one northwest, the one up here with Greenwood Tech, nice fields, right? Mm-hmm. East Riverside, all these other, up communities, they got nice fields.
Right.
Go to Lakeside. I mean, I'm being honest, right? So we know Lakeside, predominantly us.
Latino.
Right. The shelter that they did have, it burned down. Okay? The bathrooms look like no. You wouldn't seen your kid in there. It never has soap. It just looks scary. You get what I'm saying? And I don't even think that field has a concession stand. But everybody else does. You get what I'm saying? Then you go to Phyllis Wheatley. Them kids out there playing on an unlined field. It has no concession stand. It didn't have any bathrooms at the bottom down there where the actual field is. But yet, they still collecting all this tax money from us, but and included in there is the rent, but the money don't equate. And that's just in our community. Now, I have a big issue with that because here go what I find funny. You got all these kids, that's playing flag football, right?
Mm-hmm.
They charge us $250 a team. So for us, that's $1,000 for 6 games. 6 games. And we still got to pay the reps. So you tell me where that money going. And the first thing somebody going to say is, it's going to help maintain the fields. Well, what you taxing me for?
Man, like hell.
Let me tell you, man, it's issues everywhere. That burns me up, though. You get what I'm saying? I don't care. That's that could be
from us.
That it could be whoever. But I wouldn't care. And Lord knows I love my mama. If that was my mama, I'm going, hey mom, I gotta holler at you.
Yeah.
Because that ain't cool, man. And it burns you up. And I say certain things to certain people because there is a small group of people that just want to see these kids get out there and have fun.
Right.
But it ain't fun right now ain't equaling business.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So that's something else that we need to put on the plate and change. There is no way I get saddened by the fact that them kids had to play on a field like that over at Sterling. Phyllis Wheatley, you know what I'm saying? The field that they got it. That's crazy. But on top of that, Broomtown, born and raised, we ain't even got a community. We got a community center, but we ain't got no fields no more. They put houses on there. You go to New Washington Heights.
Right.
They turning their old field into something else. You moving it out of the community. Why?
I hate that they lost that garden over there. That garden used to be good.
That's what I'm saying.
I used to support them when they were.
We got stuff that they just somebody else is making decisions on where we live.
I miss that.
And where I used to live, where I grew up, but it don't make sense. It just something got to be jumped on and orchestrated to get some things in motion. A lot of this stuff just ain't making no sense.
Yeah, they don't care.
And you can't tell me with all this new growth and new building of this and building of that, they building up this and that. But that's another thing. That's got to be putting a strain on the EMS services, fire stations, your police, all of that.
They're already down members. Employees, they're already down.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So growth is good, but at what cost? You are straining every department that serves the public to you maxing it to the gill.
I'm gonna find that.
You gonna find it?
I'm gonna find that because it threw me off when I saw it. I'm gonna find that somewhere. Yeah.
But I know we've been all over the place on this one, but this is what we said we was gonna do today because sometimes when you write down topics, you stay in something, but there's so much going on in this world right now, man, that you just got to kind of let it out. And just let it roll. And like I say, I don't think anything that we said is controversial. It's just our opinion. You know, ain't nobody gonna do anything on this show to hurt nobody's feelings. None of that. But you gotta look at stuff. You gotta look at stuff with more than just your way. Now I don't sat back, listen to everybody else, and get a commentary and this and that. It's just time, our time to say exactly what we wanted to say.
Right.
But from the $1.9 billion all the way to the rec department, basically ripping us off is what they doing. Yeah, I know it's gonna come across, but they getting it. They getting it. And
got it. Don't worry about nothing. Told you I was gonna come through.
You found it?
Look at this. Yeah. Worry about that. Worry about that. Yeah. That's how they set them up. Yes, sir. That's how they set them up. Ain't nothing educational about that. Community centers to build. Community center ain't supposed to be about that. I'm sorry. Now, if that's their thing, that's their thing.
Twerk Fest 20.
You see what I'm saying? But how do you discipline your kids if you gonna feed them the poison? How do you keep them from it?
Right.
How do you help? How you help them grow to be
That's a calling all high school.
Don't worry about nothing.
Y'all got to be playing.
Nobody playing.
What in the world?
I'm just saying because you got to think, and then everybody's talking about how they're upset with pedophiles and all this other stuff. But you're going to set up the kids
you gonna set them up
to be
right there.
lined up like little trophies in front of the grown people where they can be purchased because that's all this money move all this stuff.
Wow.
All of the women that have been kidnapped, that have been sold, all of this stuff that go on, but then you throw shit out there like this. Come on, man, stop that. Stop that. Well, sometimes it's got to make sense, but if this your thing, do your thing. Because some people, they know how to
my
control
thing, though, big dog.
But
if you're going to do that, man, one...
That just got to be a grown
take that to that's a grown people event that need to go in a nightclub.
Yeah, that's a grown person.
I
don't feel comfortable about the kids thing.
At all.
That's just my thing.
That's all.
But see, on the flip side though, it has been looked at as a form of dance too. So it's been affiliated with jazz, tap, for real, like a form of dance. Now I've seen that lately. And I think that may be where this is coming from.
But listen, what I'm saying.
I don't like it. But I guarantee it's been categorized that way.
Go to Google and type in twerking right now and see what video come up. There is not gonna be no tap in there nowhere. There ain't gonna be no jazz, no blues, no none of that. You know that.
We know. I'm just saying that is how people save face by wordplay. That's where we are.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's okay.
That's where we are.
Here go where I challenge me and you.
Okay. What's happening?
They're gonna do Twerk Fest.
All right.
We need to counter that with a college fair.
Okay.
Hit up all the colleges. Give them space. Run out one of the community centers for a day. Matter of fact, we can take it back to Phyllis Week. Just counter. Not only that, you could do a college and a job fair. Get these young people something to do, man. Real talk. I mean, if you want them to...
This is a grand opening next door.
If you want them to, in a sense, change up, you got to give them. You got to give them something.
Yeah.
That, I mean, like I say, it ain't knocking whoever putting it together.
Oh no!
Like you say, that's your.
It just came across.
That's your thing. That's your thing.
Yeah.
For me though, I would have had an age limit on it. You would have had to be in a certain age to even enter it. I wouldn't have put no high schools and stuff on there. You know what I mean? It's just that's just me.
It's the thing that's so. I think the thing that's so crazy about it, as looking at the comments and stuff, is that everyone has a different perspective of what it is. You see what I'm saying? So all of those perspectives are going to come together in one event. So you're going to have some people that's doing it for the art, some people doing it because they're nasty. You're going to have all that together in one spot. You got some that's going to be trying to trick, some going to be out here for the sport, some going to be, it's all types of perspectives put in one area.
One spot.
So that's why
it's gonna be interesting.
It's gonna be very interesting. But I just thought I'd bring that up to you because I figured you didn't see it because you hadn't said nothing about it. And it came across social media. I was like, wait a minute. I don't remember this when I was in high school. They didn't.
Nah,
I think we let us have a twerk fest.
No, we didn't have no twerk fest. I remember a couple. Back that was back then with that was Spike Lee doing the butt.
Right.
That was about it. That was about it for us.
Yeah, that was one of the comments from Kool-Aid the butt juice. Yeah.
Man, we ain't got no sense, man. And once again,
shout out to the man twerkers.
Yeah. Whoever event this is, hey, much love.
Yeah, man, power to you, man.
Yeah, because one,
because they're gonna pack outfields with something.
Yeah, and that's, I can say it's a double-edged sword.
Yeah,
you know, it has the potential to be something great. Mm-hmm. We just gotta hope that greatness outshines the madness.
Yeah,
you know that's where that comes from.
Yeah, because it don't take a lot.
It don't take a lot.
It doesn't, man. Like we could have a decent event.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Be having a decent time, man, and it's a fallout. It don't take nothing.
It don't take nothing.
Fighting, all kinds of stupid shit. Quickly.
You
know what I'm saying? But that go back to the lack of respect for each other.
And that go back to, man, intuition is a mug, boy.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to tell you what happened. 3 weeks ago, I didn't get a phone call, I got an inbox. Mm-hmm. Somebody wanted me to come out to cook. Mm-hmm. So, I'm like, okay. And I go look at the spot, where they're saying they wanted me to come to or whatever. I'm like, okay, cool. I get my trailer in there. No big deal. Mm-hmm. Just looking at how I can angle stuff. But it's the gut. And your gut, man, you just can't outrun your gut. My gut's like, man, I'm cooking into the night. Even if I got my pistol on me, I got tongs in my hand, man. You think what I'm saying? I'm flipping somebody's fish. Somebody walk up behind me, they got me. You think what I'm saying? Game over. And I ain't got no security to watch my back. So I politely inbox the folk and I'm like, hey man, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it, dog. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it was they weren't nasty back to me. They was like, okay, I understand. No big deal, right? Mm-hmm. So I do this on a Thursday. The event's that Saturday. I don't even think that it got dark good. And they had a shooting. Right there where I would have been. Mm. You understand what I'm saying? Intuition is a mug, boy. Mm. My gut told me, man, When I talked to I worked with my cousin, Rodney, the one from Packers 2, the one that was at...
Yes, sir. Good man. Shout out to the Green Bay people.
Yes, and me and him working together for the past 25 years. Mm-hmm. And I told him about it. He kind of looked at me, cuz, and he's like, cuz, I don't know about that one. And I was like, you feel it too? He's like, I don't know. I said, well, I don't know either, but my gut say, but that's just one you're going to have to pass up.
Right.
And never, never go against your gut. Your gut tell you something ain't right. It might not happen right then and there, but it's going to end up proving to be true.
Yeah.
That good instinct is a mug, and that was just one that I got called right. And luckily for me, I wasn't there.
Yeah.
But we have fun, and for me, it's really getting back to fun. Like I said, I've lived most of my life in a closed box, and that was just who I was. You know, I mean, I got out and I've done trips and all that kind of stuff. But for me, it's just about getting back to life.
Yeah.
You know, especially seeing I got a friend, and that's who I went to see this morning, who had already beat cancer one time, and then turn around and a totally different cancer attacks him. You know, and he fighting. And I told him, hey man, you're gonna be all right, but we gotta get back to this life thing.
Right.
You know, and that's the same way I do with you. You know, the only thing that really just keep us wilding out is our schedules, dude. You know what I'm saying? Our schedules is crazy.
Yeah.
But you know, we made time to make this thing happen finally.
Yeah.
And get it going and get it off the. I just wanted to keep eating and keep doing what it does, and it takes you guys.
Yeah.
We can be on here and be silly, we can be serious, we can do all of that, but without you guys, it really doesn't. It doesn't work, and so we can get the feedback. If you know us or know our personal telephone numbers, call us, text us. You want to go on the Facebook page, the Instagram page, or the YouTube, leave comments. I mean, that's only what's going to make us better. I don't see it going in reverse. I just want us to get better at this craft and how we affect our communities.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The people that are around us, if we ain't going to make no positive move, I'd rather not make a move at all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We got plenty of negative. We got negative at every turn.
Right.
But
they make sure of that.
Who?
They make sure of that.
Who they?
Them folks.
Them folks. Okay. Good old they.
Them folks, boy. They rough, boy. They'll get about us. Shout out to Day and running things.
Right. But that's like I said, we just a bunch of silly. We figured that this wasn't gonna be an untitled, uncharted podcast for today, because we just had a bunch of stuff we wanted to talk about, man. And if any part of this upset you, it's not our intentions. We speak on what we feel too, just like you had the opportunity to speak on what you feel. But go ahead.
Oh, I had nothing.
Oh, okay.
I have nothing.
But
that was it. That was my decoration.
Yeah, but here go the thing. You will see us out. We did make that declaration.
Yeah,
we're gonna get out as this tag team. Yeah. So you will start to see us at different events and that things of that nature. And we'll always try to let people know ahead of time when we're coming.
Seasons changing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's get out weather.
Yeah.
So.
And don't forget, I think we just need to plan a day and just have a family cookout, man.
Yeah.
Just invite everybody. Tell them come on by. Just pull up at one of the parks that can sit everybody, and just say, hey, man, come through.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Put us a little music out there. You got to have your lies up front, though. Every good family reunion, there's one main liar. All their stories are extraordinary. They ain't got, you know what I'm saying? They got some of the biggest fish tails ever. You got to have your lies right when you get to the family reunion. Okay? I'm just saying. Am I not wrong or right?
I mean, yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I get it, man. You said, the liars.
Boy, they got, hey.
That's true, though, because they always trump your stories. Like,
Yeah.
I wasn't competing with you, nothing. I was just really being honest. That's
you were like,
up,
man, you know what,
though?
man? You know. Man, me and the wife, man, we went down to Key West. You know what I'm saying? Had a good time. Yeah, for real, man. Shit, me and my wife just got back from the moon.
Do you hear me?
You know what I mean? It's nice up there.
2 space suits with the pinstripe.
Yeah.
You understand me? I got some pointed gravity boots with the platinum bottoms.
Oh, good. Oh, and we got to give a shout out to your family. I'm assuming she's some kin to you. Valerie Sherman?
Yeah, my auntie.
That's your auntie?
Yeah.
Okay. Miss Valerie Sherman, thank you for being she got to be our top fan. We ain't got but 60, but she got to be the top fan. Because she going to leave some commentary everywhere. You dig what I'm saying? So shout out to you. We appreciate all of that.
Shout out Free Chat.
Right.
Hey.
And like I said, man, this is a show to be silly. Just to air it out, clear it out. And then we get back to topics right here shortly, which will be in a few days. We're going to be right back at it.
Yep.
So.
Getting this thing done.
Getting it done.
Trying to gain some momentum. Times are about to get real.
It's tricky. Yeah, it's about to get tight.
So we're gonna on that note, as we progress, man, we're gonna start to have things to say that are gonna be needed to be heard. So we're gonna laugh, but we're gonna learn too, because there's a lot of changes going on around us, and we're gonna have to start getting closer to one another, and we're gonna have to come back together. I don't care if you like it or not. It is the way that the times are moving. Now you can move with it, or you can get moved over. It's your choice, but it's gonna happen.
Right.
So my thing is just come back as a community.
Yeah.
And save the stress and the trouble, because we're gonna need each other in these days coming up. It's starting right now with this inflation. People aren't looking at it, but they're chipping away at your finances. Slowly chipping away at your finances. That inflation is doing it. So we're gonna have to start recognizing some things, getting some programs together amongst us. So those of you with ideas for programs to help the community like that, please reach out to us, and we'll get word out.
Get word out. Put you on the show.
Yeah.
And,
bring you on here
so you can get it out to the masses.
Yeah, we'll come to you.
Yeah, we can come to you.
You do your thing.
Oh, this thing is portable now.
Yeah.
We can hook it up in a minute. And
we'll show up where you are.
We'll throw it in the back of the Audi and ride out.
Boom. And show up.
Show up and show out.
You hear me?
But you right. This is that inflation stuff. I mean, everything's gonna get tight, man.
Yeah.
And it really ain't. You're not spending outlandish money on just ridiculous stuff. Stuff just high. Period.
Basic stuff.
Basic. Yeah.
It's just high.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Don't even talk about grocery shopping, dog.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Unless you own life decisions.
Unless you're on a farm, you stuck.
All right.
You stuck with whatever they give you. Gas, don't talk about that either. Right. I had to make the conscious decision this morning. Had to go pick up something. Take the wife's V6 or my V8. We're gonna rock over here because it's a whole lot easier to fill hers up than it is to fill mine up. Just those simple things, and every little tidbit I can give somebody to help them save $1, a dime, or whatever. Hey man, we own it. And matter of fact, I'm finna say that we need to plug. I think we need to plug that within the next 1 to 2 shows is finances. Yeah, because it's gonna get ugly.
Yeah. We gotta get some type of plans together.
And the insurance game.
Yeah.
You gonna have to get covered. You cannot keep on risking your life and expect everybody to fry fish to bury you. That ain't gonna work. Yeah. That's not gonna work.
Crippling the community.
Right. Yeah. No.
Be able to leave an inheritance. But yeah, like I said, we'll teach on that, how to leave an inheritance to your people, how to use it while you're here as well. Yeah, we'll tap into that. That's coming. Big news. Also, shout out to the South Carolina Gamecock girls, let's go get this championship.
Today.
Need y'all to bang Iowa up.
Hold
On.
Now you see.
Need that.
That says Clemson Tigers. Okay.
Right.
I'm a diehard Clemson fan. Been one since 1977. Okay. But when it comes to these South Carolina Gamecock girls and Miss Staley,
oh yeah,
I'm a fan at heart.
Yeah.
And they got to go get it today.
They got to go get it.
They got to go get it today.
Make a statement.
Make a
statement today, Don.
Please do. Please do. Okay.
Cardozo, I need another game.
Who else you want to shout out today? I tell you what. I want to give a shout out to all of you. I see a lot of what's going on. I see a lot of y'all digging. You know, you working a job, you working your hustle. You know, you're taking care of your family. You're doing everything you can. And like I say, I see it. And I appreciate it. You know, I love being around other hard-working folk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because in an instance, it keeps me motivated.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's like the coolest thing in the world. Big shout out to the young folk, the ones that getting ready to come up and graduate, which includes my baby boy. Shout out to him. He doing his thing. A lot of other ones, I see him. Just keep on it. Keep on it. It's a life thing. It's gonna bump and bruise you, but you know you will get through it. And those troubled times don't last always.
We'll get some of those young people on here.
Give them a voice.
Give them a voice.
But that's what we need.
Shout out to the other young people. Let them know
I think that's what we need to do.
What their game plan is. You know?
Go on and put us together a kidpreneur pop-up shop. Let the young folk get out there and make them some money. I'm just saying. I think when young people see other young people doing it, it spawns.
The influence will be heavy.
Yeah, that spawns something in them to say, okay, you know, maybe I can do such and such.
That's real.
At least, you know, because you ain't going to never know unless you give it a shot.
Right. Yeah. So,
Work.
Yeah, as you can tell, got a lot of interesting, a lot of good things, you know what I'm saying, coming up. We're going to bless the community. That's what we do.
That's what we do.
We've been doing it before we had the mics.
Before we had the mics,
you know
the cameras.
Just make it louder.
The cameras, all of that.
Same thing.
Back when technology was you had to punch the flip phone.
Yeah.
To send a text. You had to keep matching that letter. And I hope you didn't run past it. Damn. Slow down. Let space.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, awful, man. But I think we're gonna get out of here. I think it's almost game time. See what Dawn gonna do today. I need that title. Even though I'm a Clemson fan, I need you to bring it home.
That
Dawn.
banner down there in Carolina. Do it down there, Dawn. Carry on.
Right. This your boy Roman Ron.
Yes, sir. Bring it home. Yeah.
You stupid. Hey, man. Look here. We finna get out of here for the day, but y'all have a great rest of the day, and hope you have a super week. And we'll get back to y'all in a few.
That's it. Stay pushing. Keep your head up out here.
Yes, sir.
And your eyes on the swivel. Till next time.
Later, folks.
Peace.